Essa pipa caiu aqui. Sei não, vai quebrar aqui ela.
Horas de vídeo do brasileiro.
Tá com arroz já, mano?
Tá com fome? Eu vi isso mesmo. Foi mesmo, não foi no jogo do Brasil. Não, foi sim. Não foi jogo do Brasil, não. Foi outro jogo. O mais dela tal, ela assistiu com a família do lado. Tem bonitona. Ela pega e vê, dá um tapa nele. Pegando de trabalho, não. Falta de chance, já.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And here's Mohamed Salah, and he plays one through. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Mohamed Salah! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Yamal, good driving run. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Now it's Hazard. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Takes on his marker. Hazard was in no mood for any of that. Oh, they can break here. And here's Messi. And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Messi. Now he's run. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Messi! Again, a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
A header! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Yaya Toure! Hazard. Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle by... Great chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Maldini. Played out wide.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Tonali. Xavi Alonso. Short changes him with that pass. Driving on and making good progress. It's Hazard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal makes a move down the right, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Yamal. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. And this is Hullet. He's got away. And we have half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. France come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And a shot! Messi. Azar. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here. O'Shea. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been cut short. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, there's a probing ball. He is through here! Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Messi. Yamal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's burst through! Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And here's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Yamal, he has found a way through.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 22.
And now they can spring out of defence.
17. Messi.
And no, he's seen through all of that.
Number 20.
Tries to pass it through.
Coming on the field.
Olise has it out wide and in space. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out towards the flank. Olise takes a shot!
Number 10.
Roberto Carlos getting this one clear.
Substitution in progress.
Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rosicki. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He has a look up. That's very neat. Yamal. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Another chance for a corner. France have their second corner now. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight and smartly reclaimed. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Manchester really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it was...
Big chance! Now it's Shevchenko. Tonali. Oh, easy pickings there. Here's Rodri.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Shevchenko. We are into overtime. And it's Rodri. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. We are just getting started. Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. That's going wide left. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Couldn't squeeze it through.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's run loose here. Belletti. Still goalless. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. Baresi calmly anticipates. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Olise picks it up out wide. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Serginho. That is good alertness. Messi. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, they've got it again. Space for him to turn and look. Vieira. Vieira! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Vieira clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's being shifted off it. He's looking wide. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He's rising! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taken back almost at once. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Good ball, good take. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Crossed in once more. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let's see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Hello! Parkour. Parkour. Lá. Pera!
Título, né? Piada. Já era um copão de copo. Nossa, que coisa.
We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. France applies the finish! Just a tiny bit high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. It's Ronaldinho! Not a bad
Acho
try
lançado
by any
dia
means.
19,
I
esse
think
jogo.
that was
Jogou
probably what the
criança.
Mas só tinha
opposition
o
wanted
jogo
him to
completo,
do,
não.
Peter.
Não é
They're not
joguinho,
going
não
to be overly
tem.
worried if
Tem,
he's
tá
shooting
tem
from that
tempo.
Bater
side.
mete ó.
Tu quer teimoso,
Now
velho.
it's
Tem
Ronaldinho.
fazer isso pra fora mais do
Ronaldinho
Brasil.
on
Tem
a
pra jogar
strong
não.
run here. That is
Por me
good
mostra e
pressure,
ganha
just
R$1.000. Eu
hounded him
pago
off
R$1.000
it.
pra mostrar esse jogo aí.
Akanji did
Se
just
tiver, me
about enough
paga.
to
Aí,
come out on
esse
top
TikTok
there.
aí,
Mas se não
Neither
tiver, me
party
paga.
overly
bota
willing to
Paulinho
compromise.
jogando GTA.
Mas vai me pagar se não fiz com o GTA 6.
And that's in.
Ah,
Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
Paulinho jogando GTA.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sao Paulo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something
Oh,
out
esse
of
é o
nothing
trailer.
there.
Oh.
A few seconds was all it took for them
Nossa,
to
bestada.
É esse
convert a
não.
defensive situation into a goal, and it's very
Aí eu vou tentar
impressive.
montar esse aí.
Sao Paulo have
Olha o mapa do
penetrated
GTA
for the
V,
first
tá?
time.
Tá bloqueado
Well,
aí,
it
você
looks
só
like a
pegou
bit
a
of half-time
metade e boca
encouragement
de
was
Não,
all
tem
that was
matinho,
needed,
tem que
because we
começar a
have
tirar
a
o
very
psicólogo.
different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's shifting through the
Vai
gears
pagar, vai
here.
cobrar pra você o GTA.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter,
Leva
when a
a
team
toalha,
commits
viu?
too many numbers forward.
And it's been given away. Oh, well played, well played. Olise. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through.
Eu assisti tudo todo.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
É que eles não viram quando eu fiz uma rede, só por causa dele. A liberdade pra ele.
Sajid, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Serginho. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. And it's... Oh, he's all alone. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Abiati defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Yamal. He's picked his way through.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira plays a sharp little ball here. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe.
substituição no time do São Paulo.
So we have movement on both benches.
Ronaldinho, camisa 19, camisa 30.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal.
Deixando o campo para entrar.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Yamal has it in a wide position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Has a look. Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it's a simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Já. Ela aí, que é doido, ele não vai na pressão.
Ele é só desligado.
Spread it left. Zola. Very nicely done. Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! A finish of true class! We thought they were done! And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Ó, você compra lá. Compra sim. Ele comprou 10 pratos lá. Nossa, Mariana. Dando a tia raiva pra mandar ele comprar o ovo lá, ó. Tem de rei até hoje.
Só quando morre não lembro mais de ninguém, não.
Não lembra? Por quê?
Se morreu, acabou tudo. Então, é como se acabasse tudo. Nós não existe mais pra ela, não.
Lembra sim. Não, comigo.
Morre, perde a memória, tudo.
Aqui tinha muito não específico.
Tá bom.
Vocês gostaram de assistir todos os mortos que
Sério, tá uma coisa da Bíblia, né? De 7 anos.
Bíblia.
Tá pensando da Bíblia, rapaz.
Muita coisa na Bíblia que é mentira.
Vou te falar, né?
Muitas coisas.
Fala por você.
Uhum. Eu sempre conheço.
Fale por você, já pronto. O Ronaldinho, eu não consegui pegar esse Ronaldinho. Fiquei meio baqueado depois disso aí.
Meu Deus.
Lá
Well, what a
terra
sight this is. The
estranha.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against France.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. We're up and running then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Company gets across to intercept that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Solar. Cruyff. And Jamal. Cafu. And now the breakaway. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
É aquilo, mano. Por que velho? É isso aí.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Se eu precisasse
England
comprar,
with their
eu falar
first
pra
corner.
comprar.
The first in the game for either
Esse é
side,
o
actually.
treinador.
Ronaldinho plays it short. And he's in on goal. Now it's Cruyff. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Opa,
And here's Mbappe.
Fala, mano.
Ronaldinho.
mostra teu time DPS.
Na hora.
Queria ver.
Keeper has reacted superbly
Acabar com o
there.
primeiro tempo.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Good running, strong and purposeful. In with the challenge. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Company. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Nice interception, well timed. Schneider.
Falta, juiz.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Pra mim não ser.
Now it's Jamal. Now it's Cruyff. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo.
Eu nem lembro o que ela passou.
Não, mas eu vou encostar com a outra, porque eu
Oh,
vou
super
tocar
ball.
mais.
He's having a shot!
Agora eu vou com o time.
Again, a brilliant
Primeiro não
save.
passagem.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe
Pode
it.
não.
Foiled by the keeper again.
Primeiro não pode.
Passou a maioria dos outros.
Não pode, ela passando tá errado. Tá
Esse
na
jogador
rua.
Well, they could break here.
Passar
that's well spotted.
né?
De Rossi can see things
Quem não
others
pode é
simply
enfermeiro que passa
cannot.
exame, é médico.
Se ela estuda pra ser médico,
Não estuda, mas não é. Não tem?
vai fazer.
Now it's Pele. And here's
Eu
Zola.
falei assim, esse tipo de gente
And he's managed to get free. The Rossi deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Cruyff. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's gone for a throw-in.
Pode passar receita, não pode.
Porra, quer todos os dias que culpa dela.
Então não é. Ela não é enfermeira, não é
Só
médico.
que
And that
ela...
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldinho. And this is Pele. It's Ronaldinho! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Schneider. Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, great run, magical! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini eases him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. De Rossi, now it's Yamal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now he's running away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And Yamal. Great chance! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And that is all they have time for. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal is still anybody's game here. France go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Snyder! The Rossi clears it away.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Zola engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Yamal. It's played through for him. Oh, that tries a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Zola. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. No foul, says the referee. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Quality ball. De Rossi. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
To Maldini. Cafu. That's a good foray he's making. And here's Yamal. He has found a way through. Great vision. Nicely spread. Cross from Cafu. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Pele. De Rossi. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ó.
Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Quem parou com o jogador?
Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho getting forward. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now the Cruyff!
Deixar o quê? Fazer bagunça na casa dos outros, é?
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he
Vamos
went
aqui, lá não vou lá não.
there
Lá não
knowing
vou
full
não.
well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the
Vai dizer pra ela,
original
quando você
offence.
pensa que a gente vai dar um toque nela, não demora não. Eu vou falar pra ela.
The Rossi
Eu vou falar.
gathers from the
Não é
goal
irmã dela
kick.
não, tu. Não.
Ronaldinho.
Não é bater, não é falar.
Good
Apaga um.
progress. The pressing's intense and it's paid
Tudo
off.
que ela ficou falando. Eu
They
falei
need to
normal,
play
pra
this
não
quicker in
alçada.
transitions like
Eu
this.
vou pisar
He
aí.
is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Out towards the flank. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow. That's the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The end of the game. Reflections.
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Esse calor tá demais. Bota um limpado pra gelada aí então. Quente, 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 quente. Brincadeira. Ah, meus costas. Vamos ver no. Tá vendo o parafuso aqui, ó? Mas é nossa. Pra mim, né? Isso é que eu sou, porque eu vi que é doida mesmo, agora eu percebi, ó. Rapaz. É.
Não desliga o microfone.
Eu digo, não, eu fechei. Agora que tu sabe que é ruim no Rio.
Só pensa no conceito.
Se eu sou ruim, esse pessoal é o que?
Não tá falando.
Mas eu quero saber o que eles são.
Só pensa na forma dele. E dos outros,
Rapaz,
os outros é que se vire.
eu queria ler do pensamento, eu queria ler, ó, pra saber o que
Lê meu pensamento. Pensamento aqui normal. Tirando que é no meu pensamento dele. Hein? Hã? Queria saber o que é só falar. Eu te falo.
O pensamento da tua mãe, tu deixa tua mãe já, então nunca deu nada, não mostrou nada. Eu queria
Isso aí
saber.
não é esperar nada, é normal pra mim.
Não, tem que pensar alguma coisa. Tu sei que eu estaria pensando.
Tu pensa o quê?
Eu estaria pensando, tem?
Eu penso que é ruim.
Se fosse da minha mãe, tem? Pra minha
Não,
mãe.
Raul, eu já sei que é ruim. Não é de se
Não,
esperar nada.
não
Quando
é,
se ganhar,
não
é
é
de
esperar.
estranhar.
Não é de esperar, não.
E eu fiquei,
Eu não tô falando de esperar, não. Tô falando, era o teu pensamento, que eu queria saber. Porque o meu eu sei.
olha, eu tô te falando,
Meu
eu
Deus,
sei que é ruim. E aí?
esse ruim demais, né? Pinciunca. É, bizarro.
Então vai o quê?
Não precisa chorar, não.
Ai, meu Deus.
É ruim demais.
E é, Ana Catarina? Todo mundo comeu macarrão, porque tu não vai comer.
Carrão?
Tu que é a prima dele.
Aí dá pra enxergar pra esse gato aí, tá aí.
Foi ontem. Hein, minha? Você gosta de mim nessas horas. Vai pedir pro teu pai? Tem uma toalhinha, é? Eu vou te dar escondido lá no quarto.
Eu vou dar casa pedindo, tá 11h30. 11h30 não, 12 horas. Vai dar 12 horas.
Não só botar pra mim, uma vez por dia. Tá ouvindo? Não pode dormir dentro bem sem doer, não. Vai. Ela assim voltou a ligar lá. Eu sei nem onde esse gato safado tá. E eu amor dela, ok, ó, fui de ré deitar dentro do berço.
Não pode deixar, não.
Não vou. Vai, né? Te conheço, Catarina. Quem te conhece que te compra. Gente, eu não fui jogando naquela porra de ninguém. Tanto lugar.
Roberto tem 3 anos Becker.
Só nada. Você tá com o que? Tá grandão. Aí eu tenho que cuidar de mim. Não bom, assim, só na fasezinha já.
Não precisa não, quando o Ian tiver 10, o Ian tem 20. É, já tô velho.
E a Catarina tá o que?
Eu vou tirar.
Dente.
Eu vou mandar esse.
Mandar arrancar o dente dela. Não tá onde? Gente, vou pensar nessa cara,
Deus que sabe. Pelo menos eu tô precisando de dinheiro, né?
tá ajudando?
Eu só tenho FTS pra receber. Dá menos um quarto pra fazer. Então, você vai trabalhar com 20. Fala assim, mano.
E tá alguém? Hein, Ana? O que Ana quer? Hein, Ana? Não regaleceu eu não. Ai, mulher.
Olha essa tal, pai.
Quando eu tô ficando moderna, né, olha, viu? Então queria que vengasse ele pra poder comer. Ele ficava assim, em cima da maçã, mas não ficava. Não comia enquanto não ganhasse ele. Eu te continuar, vai ser silêncio. Mas tu vai gritar. Menina, ela tá
Que é, Catarina? Que é?
gritando.
Eu tava esperando a comida que não colocou.
Olha, tô falando. Quem é burro, Catarina? Vai te botar lá dentro. Negócio mais diferente de entrar de novo. Pra poder botar. Viu? Aqui, tanto pra quente, viu? Uma grande.
Pra que isso aí? Dentro? Você tá ali dentro, é? Ela tá com fome mesmo.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, and Messi! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pull it promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread out to the left, Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ronaldinho. And it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Oh, important interception. De Rossi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Eto'o. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. Good, strong midfield running here. And it's Hullet. Very early stages.
Só que eu não vi ele não, pode ser que não der.
Up to now, that's of note.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a
Tô falando que eu não vi o
phase
xarope.
of testing the
Vocês não me
waters
deram, é
and sizing
diferente.
each other up.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Hullet. Oh, well played, well played.
Cuidado. Não é cuidado não.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Da bexiga.
Porque tem limão, tem... Tem lá,
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France have the chance to go the other way. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's straight offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no joy this time. France, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Driving on and making good progress. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And this is Eto'o. They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Palmeiras really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Chance! Goal! Palmeiras! And Palmeiras score first! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that has not gone well. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. And this is Hullet. He's got away. He's had... And there's a goal! Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Plays a sharp little ball here. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France go in.
Bora cabeça.
Bora, gordinho. Fazendo o quê?
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready. Schneider! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Hangs on it! Didn't quite
Só
get
pega
enough on
aqui, é a
that.
terceira partida
Good
que
play,
pega.
plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Schneider.
Tô na minha sogra, o play tá com o Ralph.
Ah, dá certo.
That is
Eu vou jogar só isso aqui primeiro, não tô acertando nada aqui hoje. Meio
Schneider. Passing.
Tu vai
gripado
jogar a
também.
tarde toda.
Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And no, that was never going to make
Vamos mais tarde tem um jogo aí no Brasil, né? 4 horas
do have a
parece.
chance to counter here. That pass isn't the best. Maldini. Seedorf. Zambrotta. Oh, that's
17 horas o jogo.
É, por aí mesmo, esse horário aí.
And here's Hullet.
That's going in strongly.
Passing nice and neat. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Schneider. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hullet. Can he finish?
Ó.
And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Threads one in. Tries a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, well played, lovely. And they win it back again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serves up across. Baresi spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass.
Changement pour la France.
Mas não lembrei.
Nesta.
À sa place,
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pele.
O dia que tu falou,
Pull it.
pedia.
Knocks it into space. A lot of space ahead of... And a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
Comprar o quê?
It's all becoming so easy! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good ball! Vieira. Looking for the run. Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. Palmeiras are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Good take, and is he in? Roberto Carlos. Yamal.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Edmilson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.